What's up, world? It's your boy AP. This is AP's NBA Daily Picks. And for this game right here, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers. They're giving the Indiana Pacers plus 7.5, and the over and under is 231.5. Now, the most interesting part about this game is the injury report. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, we got Jalen Williams is out. Cason Wallace, a game-time decision. Lou Dort, game-time decision. Isaiah Joe out. Alex Caruso is out. And for the Pacers, we got Quentin Jackson, Cam Jones, TJ McConnell, and Haliburton's out for the season. So I need to know definitely if Cason Wallace and Lou Dort is playing. Their game time decisions, it's looking like they may play. Let's go to the let's click on them and see what it's saying about the injuries. What type of injuries do they have? I mean, Dort is questionable for Thursday's game. Left ankle sprain. Left ankle sprain. I think Cason Wallace is knee. Thursday's game against the Pacers. Doesn't say what's up with Cason Wallace. This game right here, man, I gotta be honest. With the injuries for the Thunder, I believe the Pacers can be able to just key in on Shai Alexander, slow him down. Then he's gonna be the big bulk of the Thunder's offense. But he's the MVP for a reason. He's a hard guy to slow down. So with the home court advantage, this is a tough pick for me. I really hate going against the Thunder, man. But with the Pacers having the home court advantage and a slightly healthier team and the injury report not being totally clear, I keep it short, sweet to the point, man. I like the Pacers plus the 7.5 points. Like I said, if you like the other way, I don't blame you. But the injury report is just not clear enough to me. Now, to take a deeper dive into this game, see some player props that I like. So, for the first player prop that I like, I do like Pascal Siakam over his 20 points. I'm thinking that Isaiah Hartenstein will be the person that'll be guarding him with Chet Holmgren helping. I think Pascal Siakam can get pretty much any kind of shot he wants against Isaiah Hartenstein, but Isaiah Hartenstein's not a slouch either. I do like him over his points, Pascal Siakam. As far as rebounds, I like him to go under his rebounds. He's going to be having more offense on his mind, I believe, and also playmaking. I think that might take some energy away from him to be crashing the glass and crashing the boards. But he has had some big rebounding games against the Thunder. And I definitely like him over 4.5 assists. I like Pascal Siakam over the 4.5 assists just because with Tyrese Haliburton missing, it's looking like the games without Tyrese Haliburton, he's averaging 5.2 assists per game. And also, I think that Thunder going to have to send help against Pascal Siakam. So if he can pass the ball out quick enough and they can knock down some shots, I can see him getting over that 4.5 assists. We got Andrew Nembhard. His points probably at 13.5. I would imagine with him stepping up in a bigger role, he can go over it. But just for right now, anything with Andrew Nembhard, I'm just going to kind of fall off of that. I'm not going to mess with him. I just want to get some more data accrued to see exactly how he performs in his new role. But I do think the Pacers are just like a plug-in team with their offense. You just plug in a player. And so basically, he could probably mirror Tyrese Haliburton's stats, but I'm just not going to fool with Andre Nembhard, to be honest. For those that are interested, he's going to have increased usage. And without this is probably a good play right here, but I'm not messing with it. But without T.J. McConnell and Tyrese Haliburton, he's averaging 9 assists a game when those two are out of the game. Aaron Nesmith, I do actually like him under his points. I just think a lot of his focus is going to be on defense. In my imagination, how the game script is going in my head, I think he's going to have the task to deal with Shai Alexander. So I definitely would look for him to go under his points. He's just a role player. They're not asking for him to score the ball that much, but we've seen breakout games where he can hit 4 threes and get to the foul line and get to 15 points. But in this game right here, I think his main focus is probably slowing down Shai Alexander. That's the only way they can probably win this game or even cover the spread. If they can slow Shai Alexander down. And I think Nesmith is the person that's going to have that task. Same thing with rebounds. This is just a lean. I don't feel it. I don't feel as strongly as this one as I do his points. But if Shai's going to be doing most of the shooting, he's going to be having to contend shots, and that's going to leave him with less rebounding opportunities. So I like him under his rebounds as well. Now, Benedict Mathurin. I think everybody's high on Benedict Mathurin in the sports betting world for today. He's saying he should increase his volume. He can get to the rim, he can get to the free throw line. His usage is going to go up, and it's looking like that's where the offense is going to come from. But I'm just going to be careful with that pick because with Case and Wallace and Lou Dort being game time decision, they may can focus in on him and slow him down from scoring. So I'll just stay off of Benedict Mathurin's points. In my opinion, I think the points line is too high, but the sports book seems to think otherwise. So, they must have the insight that he's going to be taking a lot of shots. Can he make them? Who knows? And if he's playing against Oklahoma City Thunder team with two of their best defensive perimeter players out, he probably can get to that. So I'm gonna stay off his points. I think he can go either way with his points. Before his rebounds is at 5.5. His last 10 games versus the Thunder, he's averaged 5 rebounds. I would take that for an under. It's plus money for the under. But then again, he may have more rebound opportunity if Aaron Nesmith. This is kind of letting me know that Aaron Nesmith is going to be focused in on Shai Alexander, and Benedict Mathurin get to roam around a lot more and be able to get some of those long rebounds and be able to crash the glass. We got Obi Toppin at 10.5 points. I'm just staying away from Obi Toppin. I'm not sure about his minutes. I don't think he'll get heavy minutes, but with T.J. McConnell being out, and also I'm looking at matchups. And I think that to help spread the floor more, they may have to put Obi Toppin in there because he can shoot the three a bit and he can slash and get to the rim. And he'll be a person that can match up well with Chet Holmgren when he comes in, and it'll make Chet Holmgren have to play honest defense. So I wouldn't take any unders with Obi Toppin or any overs because I'm not sure what his minutes is going to be. So I'm just going to fall off of him. The same thing with Isaiah Jackson. I'm not sure how his role is going to be. I mean, I would take him for unders because it's like you have to share his minutes with Toppin and also J Huff. So and with J Huff too, I would go unders, but their lines are so low, I would just stay away from them. Oklahoma City Thunder got Shai Alexander points at 32.5. That's just too high for me, and also with Shai Alexander being who he is, I can't mess with it. He's averaged 32.7 points per game the last season with the full team. So I think they're gonna be asking him to score more, but I'm not sure. It seems like the Pacers do a lot of switching and not a lot of double teaming, but I'm pretty sure they might switch the scheme up and double team against him because you're missing Jalen Williams, you're missing possibly missing Dort, Case and Wallace, and we already know that your boy ain't playing, Alex Caruso. But I do like Shai Alexander rebounds. I think he's gonna be kind of get a chance to roam as well, and I think that the Pacers may come out, a little sluggish, and be some rebound opportunities. And his rebounds at 4.5. I do like Shai Alexander over his rebounds. And also his assist line is at 6.5. This is just a lean for me. It's not anything I'll put on my ticket just because I'm not sure if he'll be getting the hockey assist or the real assist. But his assist line is at 6.5. I am leaning towards him going over. His assist numbers without Jalen Williams is slightly up, and he's getting about 7 per 36 minutes. He's gonna have to create for himself and for his teammates. It's a lot on him. So I'm staying away from him. But if I had to pick, I would pick him going over his assists. I do like Chet Holmgren over his points. His points at 17.5. I just think he's gonna be roaming a lot. He's not gonna have that much pressure on defense. He'll be used to score. They're gonna have to find some points from somewhere. I think it's gonna have to come from Chet Holmgren. I like his points over 17.5. And I also like his rebounds over 7.5. I think he'll be able to protect the rim and also get a lot of rebounds because he's just going to be roaming. He's probably going to be on the Isaiah Jackson or whoever's coming in at center, Jay Huff. So he'll be out there to get a lot of rebounds because Jackson or Huff, they're not going to be looking to score as much as Siakam is. And, Isaiah Hartenstein got to deal with that. And the same thing, I think 10.5 is too high for his points. I would take his point total under. It's not something I'm putting on my ticket. If I had to pick for his rebounds, 9.5, I would say over. And I would say under his assists at 3.5. I don't think he's been doing that much playmaking. And like I said, we don't know what Dort's going to do, but I would definitely take Dort under his points if he did play. His rebounds at 3.5 is too low for me. I'm not sure. I wouldn't mess with it. I'll stay away. Case and Wallace points. It's too low of a line, and I'm not sure, if you have a minutes restriction because of the injury. His rebounds at 3.5. It's a real low line too. Now, I would say under, but I'm not messing with it. So Lu Dort, Case and Wallace. I do like Lu Dort under his points, but Case and Wallace, just stepping back. I think it can go either way, and I don't know what his minutes are going to do, so I stay off of him. Now, Aaron Wiggins, this is a key right here. This might be the pick of the day, or this might be the trap pick of the day. But Aaron Wiggins, check this out. Now, this is because of injuries. But when he gets 25 to 30 minutes in 11 games last season without Jalen Williams, Wiggins averaged 20.4 points in 28.6 minutes. So, and his line's at 12.5. I like him over that. I like him over that line. I like him to get the 4 rebounds also. His line's at 3.5. So that's my picks right there. Maybe my favorite picks out of all of them. Like I said, Aaron Wiggins, but, what's his minutes going to look like? Aaron Wiggins points and rebounds. I do like Shai Alexander rebounds. I like Chet Holmgren points. Chet Holmgren rebounds. And let me see. I'm just going back up to the top, y'all, just to kind of go through everything. I like Aaron Nesmith under his points. Like I said, I'm falling back off Nembhard. Lean towards Pascal Siakam over his points. Just gotta see what the defensive scheme is going to be. But yeah, that's how I see this game going. Like I said, I like the Pacers plus the points and the player prop picks that I discussed. If I missed anything or if I gave any good insight to you, man, please leave a comment in the comment section, man. Like this video, share it to your sports betting homies, and also subscribe to the channel, man. Tonight I'm gonna try to upload a lot of videos for tomorrow's games because we got a full slate for tomorrow. I'm gonna get a lot of content out for tomorrow and things of that nature. But once again, man, health, wealth, love. I'm AP. This is AP's NBA Daily Picks in this bag season.